Good evening. 600 jobs are to go at Rank Xerox in Welwyn Garden City. It's the latest in a series of major job losses in the west of the region.
Rank Xerox blame a downturn in the market for these job losses. Production of printed circuits for copiers, fax machines and other electronic goods is to be switched to Gloucestershire by the end of the year, but only a small number of the workforce will be transferred. The job losses reduce the workforce at this Rank Xerox plant to 730.
Well, I've been made redundant once before. I mean, it's a bit of a shock, but there's a lot of people there who still hasn't sunk in at all yet.
We've had ICI, we've got Smith, Klein and French, now we got here. Who's going to be next in Garden City?
The company announced 300 redundancies here last July. These latest job losses suggest the town is heading for a recession. They follow the announcement of 100 redundancies at Smith, Klein and French earlier this week. A further 267 jobs were lost there before Christmas. Since the new year, the furniture firm Stag Meridew announced it was closing after 90 years in Letchworth. Nearly 300 people are to lose their jobs. 28 journalists have gone at the Herald and Post newspapers in Beds, Bucks and Herts. London Brick announced 500 redundancies at their Stewartby works and at Eye near Peterborough. And AWD Trucks in Dunstable made 100 people redundant just before Christmas.
A hotel in Newmarket is to create 120 new jobs with the introduction of the Bedford Lodge Hotel of Conference and Leisure Centre. It's part of a £2 million takeover and the work could be complete early next year. Safety standards at the DIY store where 8-year-old Vanessa Hopp was killed by a stack of timber were criticised at an inquest in Milton Keynes today. WH Smith have made safety changes at their do-it-all chain and the coroner supported calls for action at all DIY shops.
Mr. Hopp told the inquest he wanted 6-foot lengths of wood, but they only had 8-foot lengths. He loaded 6 pieces vertically onto the trolley and asked his daughter Vanessa to stand in the middle of the trolley facing the wood to make sure it didn't slide off. But then, as he made his way towards the checkout, the tragedy happened. Mr. Hopp said, "I heard a crashing noise, a thud. I looked round and saw the wood had fallen on top of my daughter." Vanessa was certified dead when she arrived at Milton Keynes General Hospital. The jury was told there were no signs, warnings or instructions for customers at the store on how to use the trolleys, which trolleys to use and what not to put in them. However, since the accident, notices have been posted and staff training has been modified. Children have been banned from riding on trolleys not fitted with special baby seats. The jury returned a unanimous verdict of accidental death. The coroner had made it clear throughout the inquest that there was no intention for these proceedings to attach blame to anyone. But during the day-long session, criticisms have come out on safety at DIY stores.
Ambulance staff in Essex tonight voted overwhelmingly to continue their industrial action. Union officials told workers £185,000 had been donated by the public to a hardship fund. Management consultants have issued a damning report on administration at Peterborough City Council, alleging inefficiency and mismanagement. Conservative councillors say the problems cost £1 million a year and want a local election before May to return a Conservative majority to sort it out. The Labour Party, which runs the council, with the Liberals, say any difficulties should be ironed out by collective decisions from all council members. Well, regulars at the Crown Pub at Hunsdon in Hertfordshire have celebrated the birthday today of their oldest customer, who's 106. Joe Randall's been a regular for 88 years and enjoys a free daily pint from the brewery. He puts his long life down to good beer and fresh air. Talking of fresh air, here goes some frost tonight. Tomorrow starting bright, then wet and windy.